Good evening, race fans. We are live here tonight at Stafford Motor Speedway for race number 2 of a 4-race playoff format here for the Crooked Line Racing Saturday Night Super Truck Series. Dalton Kilroe punched his ticket at Talladega into the Championship 4 last week. Tonight's race and the next week's race will decide our 4 drivers who will be competing for a title here and a free game or 2 courtesy of thebuttkicker.com. Use promo code 5KINGS. Get you 20% off your entire order at thebuttkicker.com. We got fired up out here a little bit later than normal here tonight. Our drivers have already went into qualifying. Let's get a ticker pulled up over here to the side to see who we got. Lo and behold, look who's at the top of the board right now. It's the USAFirearms.com number 99 Chevy Silverado, piloted by Chris Carroll. And then he's going to have another Maple Leaf brother starting to his outside. If it sticks, it's going to be the 52 of Jason Day. P3 right now is Mark Arthur, 4th Jason Raymond, and Larry Bell is holding down the 5th place spot. The last week's winner, Dalton Kilroe, he's sitting here with no worries whatsoever. Small field tonight, so will somebody else be able to punch their ticket into the Championship 4? If they have a yellow butt kicker banner, they are in the playoffs. Let's go through our starting grid here tonight. Like we mentioned, Chris Carroll, P1. Jason Days, P2. The Pink Machine, number 12. Mark Arthur's in 3rd. With the hometown boy, Jason Raymond, firing off outside row number 2. Larry Bell is going to be in 5th. With Dalton Kilroe, last week's winner, in 6th. Aiden Young, 7th. Joshua Sixfried's 8th. John Day is in 9th. Jeffrey Miller's 10th. And Chase Pierce will be playing shotgun to the field. A real small field here tonight. It should provide much room for these guys to get around this track. A very tough track here. Very tough track. Stafford Motor Speedway. It's the shortest track that we will go to all season long in this series by far. And then if I'm not mistaken, next week, for the final race of the round of 8, we are going to the Roval, the Charlotte Roval. So that's definitely going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Stafford Motor Speedway is exactly a half mile. Got a track temperature of 113 degrees, and it's only going to get hotter as the time goes on. I look for this track to be about 120, 125 by the time the checkered flag flies. And what that means is when this track gets that heat in it from the sun, it's going to get greasy. It's going to get slick. You're going to see drivers slipping and sliding all around this track tonight. I'm a little happy that it's a little bit smaller field. We got Connie Keith already showing up in the chat saying, let's get it done tonight, Mark. Oh, Connie wants Mark, her son, to punch his ticket into the Championship 4, get a free game or 2 courtesy of thebuttkicker.com. That's $200 worth of sim racing equipment sent to your house for free. All you got to do is win the championship. Small field tonight, but the talent is still at an all-time high. The I ratings in here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 11 drivers with an I rating over 4,000. So look for this to be quite a show here tonight. Pace car's going to go one more time around, and then we're going to be green flag racing. As I made a boo-boo again, forgot to get our camera pack situated, but it's alright, no harm, no foul. As they go down the backstretch, under pace speed one final time. As pace car is off, they're going to have to wait for Barney Fife Jr. to wave that green flag. Super excited to be here at Stafford. I know Jason Raymond is firing off on that outside row number 2. As green flag is out, and I already see Chris Carroll spun the tires a little bit on the front row. Not going to hurt him too bad, though. As the 99-52 are still side by side. 44 and 12 as well. The 43, Larry Bell, going to hold down the 5th place spot comfortably. As the 12 trucker, Mark Arthur, is not going to give it up here tonight. He's to the inside of Raymond right now, but Raymond's able to get that run off on corner exit. But the way this track is, you definitely want to be on that inside lane as quick as possible. You don't want to get hung out on the high side like we're seeing Jason Raymond. Luckily for the 44, he had time to get down right there. As the stages tonight, stage 1 is going to end at lap 30. Stage 2 will be at lap 70. So I look for the laps to get clicked off pretty fast. This will be a pretty quick race here tonight. Ooh, Jason Raymond, 44, gets a little loose. Let's jump on board with Mark Arthur right now and see how he's attacking this short track. Hard into the gas, but you got to be careful because you're right back into the brakes. They dive off into turn 1. See him run a little bit of a diamond line. He's going to go in really shallow, let the truck drift up, and then try to drive off straight. Now this track, it may be symmetrical on both ends of it, but I promise you it drives completely different on each side of the track. I've always preferred corners 3 and 4. That's kind of backwards to what normal people like. Most people like corners 1 and 2 better. But I like this side of the track better than I like the other side. As Chris Carroll's leading the army around, and look, even with a small field, I've already seen lap traffic out in front of Chris Carroll. Lap traffic and track position will be key tonight. As 99 gets a great pull down the backstretch. We're already 6 laps in. They're going to click off fast, folks. If you blink, you might miss it here tonight. As this is one of my favorite tracks on all of iRace. I'm seeing Jeffrey Miller's win around. No caution yet on the speedway, though. We're still going. Oh, right there in front of the leaders. Never what you want to see. The 79 truck in the grass here. Going to see if he can get it spun around and get it straightened back up. Already 1 lap down for the number 79 of Jeffrey Miller. As now a caution is out on the speedway. As it may have picked up Jeffrey Miller coming back out on track, but the U-Haul machine right there just got a little loose. Let's see. Oh, it gets way up high, gets into the marbles, and man, up there it's all dusty and all dirty up there. No grip for those tires to grab on and latch onto. And you see, ultimately Jeffrey Miller paid the ultimate price right then, and still wrecking that truck. I'm not sure. That last bit right there kind of looked like it was a little extracurricular. But alright, stall Chris Carroll out front. Jason Day P2, Mark Arthur P3. Let's see if we can dial up Mr. Mark Arthur real quick. We'll get a maybe get an estimate on our fuel here tonight. I forgot to ask. Mark, you are live in the booth. You got a copy?
I am.
Do you have some fuel knowledge that you can care to share?
About 57.
All right, so about 57 laps. So you're good for both stages then. It's that final stage that's going to be a problem.
It'd be close. Oh, yeah.
Copy. How's the truck feeling out here in traffic? No, y'all was a little loose in practice.
It feels like it's a Martinsville setup.
Oh, at Stafford?
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense. Weird. Makes sense. So honestly, though, does it feel bad or?
No. Once you get a few laps on the tires, it feels fine.
Copy. All right. Well, Mark, you got fans in the stands already. Connie's out here rooting you on, so good luck, brother. Maybe we'll be talking to you at the end. Punch your ticket into the championship 4 here tonight.
Sweet. Let's go, Brandon.
That's Mark Arthur right there and saying, let's go, Brandon. So about 57 laps on fuel. So fuel will not play into tonight's equation whatsoever until that final stage. That final stage is going to be 80 laps from flag to flag. So if there's no cautions in between there, it'll take a couple cautions too, in fact, to be able to make it that final stage on fuel. I'm really curious about tires here tonight because this track, with the setup being a little loose, you're going to use that right rear a lot. I look for the driver that can take care of the equipment the best. I have a feeling they'll be there towards the end. Let's dial up the hometown boy one time. Jason Raymond, Tanner Martin, the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So, Jason, it seems like we've been pacing for 345 laps. What's the truck feeling like to you right now?
It's a little snug through center, and then tries to snap a little bit on exit randomly. I feel like it's going to be a lot about saving tires, and being smart with not trying to overdrive to catch the guy in front of you.
You're sitting in a hole right now, Jason. Are we going to try to send it tonight and get our ticket punched into the championship 4, or what's the 44 looking to do here?
I'm looking to get as many stage points as possible, maximize those for sure, and then if I'm in the position to get the win, I'll definitely try for it.
All right, good luck, buddy. Y'all going back green flag. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, you heard that. He's going to try to get as much stage points as possible. Chris Carroll elected to take the high side. That's going to allow him a great run off the corner. And that's going to pull a 44 in tow with him now side by side with teammate Jason Day on the inside. It's the battle of the Jasons in turn 1s and 2 at Stafford Motor Speedway. The inside lane looks like it will prevail. As he does indeed. As I just realized I need to get a points picture. So bear with me just one moment, folks, while we get this pulled up here. As, caution back out on the speedway. Let's stop what we're doing and see what happened. John Day. No kin to Jason Day. See what happens here with the number 50 truck. Got the PTSD Awareness Month on it. I love to see that. Looks like the truck may have just washed out from underneath him right here a little bit. Oh, carnage in front of him happened, actually. So he just got caught looking out the windshield, got on the brakes, and heads up driving by John Day right then. Was able to lock it down. Let's see what happens. Got some trucks side by side up there in front of him. Oh, Mark Arthur may have helped Aiden Young around. And heads up driving by John Day right then. Very heads up driving. Aiden Young, the New Hampshire Rocket going down pit road. Let's get these, let's see what our points are looking like here tonight, folks. Bear with me just for one quick second. I know it probably pauses whenever I do this, but just give me just 1 second. There we go. Points racing, folks. It's very, very important here tonight. Let's see. As they are still pacing right now. Yeah, as it stands right now, Dalton Kilroe does have his ticket punched, signed, sealed, delivered into the championship 4. Chris Carroll currently holding down P2. He's got 3,054 points, currently a 1-point lead over Chase Pierce in third. Levi Allen, who is holding down the 4th place spot, is not here tonight. That automatically going to move Mark Arthur up into that 4th place spot. Jason Day, Aiden Young, Jason Raymond. So if you're one of those drivers outside the top 4 right now, you basically need to send it here tonight. You need to try to do what Jason Raymond said. You need to maximize them stage points. Get as many points as you can from that. And then also try to maximize your finish position points. As Chris Carroll's off once again. He does not wait. He fires off like a rocket. This time, Jason Day was able to slot right in there with Jason Raymond. As they are single file. Chase Pierce started in the dead last spot. P11 worked his way up to 4th now. So making some quality passes throughout the field. Let's check Mark Arthur, see if he got any damage when he did get into the back of Aiden Young earlier. No damage to the 12 truck. As the 65 of Chase Pierce washes up really high right there. As it's telling me John Day has went around again. The 41 of Dalton Kilroy going to go around right behind Mark Arthur, coming out of turns 3 and 4. As Dalton Kilroy trying to come back up on track. That's going to lose a lot of time right there as Chris Carroll is coming out of turn number... Coming out of 4 now. Dalton Kilroy is going into 3 and 4, so not going to lose a lot. He lost a lot of time, yes, but luckily for him, he will have a stage break coming at lap 30. We'll talk to him in a minute and see what happened to DK right then. Truck just got weightless and started to step out on him. It's still all just our Maple Leaf brothers up front. Chris Carroll, Jason Day currently holding down the 1-2 spot. Got the young gun, Jason Raymond, rolling in P3 right now. As nobody's even in the chat, really. Where's everybody at tonight, Miss Connie? As we are just now 5 laps away from the end of stage number 1. As it looks like Jason Day may be trying to look to apply some pressure to Chris Carroll out front right now. Maybe get up there and try to get him a stage win. As Jason Day unveiled a new truck by Jason Raymond tonight. Jason Raymond showed me the truck while he was painting it. I said I didn't like it, but it's just the colors that go together, right? I like the whole design of it, but the colors are just a little weird to me. But it don't matter. It don't matter what it looks like as long as you're fast in it. And as long as the driver likes it, that's all that matters. I'm sure Jason Day don't like my pink cars either. Right now, though, he is trying to apply some pressure to Chris Carroll out front. That time around, he was a little bit quicker than the 99 machine. The 4 Chevys occupy the top 4 spots. Got a Ford F-150 and Chase Pierce, who's currently holding down P5. Aiden Young and a Ford right there behind him. These Chevys are looking strong here tonight. As, Jason Raymond steps it out sideways a little bit right there. As Jason Day just looks to be super smooth right now. Truck's not getting too upset. Just smooth sailing in and out of these corners. This is a really heavy momentum type track. Once you get in that momentum with a stage break coming up like right now, that's not what a lot of these drivers want to see because they love being able to get that momentum and just start picking off laps. But yeah, stage 1 winner is going to go to Chris Carroll as the stage caution is out. As it's telling me Aiden Young went off track. Let's see what happened to Aiden back here. He's the blue truck right there behind Chase Pierce. Oh, truck just gets a little light in the back end of it. Luckily for him, though, he timed that perfect. Timed it right with the stage break. At stage number 1 goes to Mr. Chris Carroll here tonight. See what these drivers elect to do here. As it looks as if they're all coming down pit road. I saw a few staying out. Dalton Kilroy stayed out. Aiden Young is going to stay out. So, whoa, a little bit of strategy call coming in right here. Nobody within the top 5 took tires right then. Chase Pierce, all in the mail, gained him some spots on pit road there. Chase with a very quick stop. Aiden Young pitted on lap 15. If they can go about 57 laps, he might be golden to make it to this end of stage number 2. And we have a big shakeup towards the front. Both of these guys on the front row have been sideways here tonight. Both of them have been in the grass. Made a pit strategy call right there to elect to not pit. Gave them some very valuable track position. Now let's see if they can make the most of it. It's going to be the first time here tonight. Chris Carroll is not out front. Not going to have that clean air on the front of his bumper. Will it make a difference? Connie, I hear you. Lori says she's here but driving. Well, Miss Lori, you just listen to my voice. I know it may be annoying, You don't be watching the phone too much while you're driving, please. Arrive alive. All right, we're going to see if the 41 of Don Kilrow can set sail on this field or not. Lights are still on that gender-neutral pace car. Aiden Young P2, Chris Carroll P3, Chase Pierce P4, and Jason Day in the P5 position. Chris Carroll is going to lose 5 points here tonight for not having his butt kicker contingency sponsor on. Alright, pace car is off. Field's in the hands of the 41 of Dalton Kilrow. As Dalton is off. Second row does not get a good jump. Or Aiden Young on inside does not get a good jump. That's going to allow Chase Pierce to fire off into his insides. They go in 1 and 2. Chase Pierce washing up really high. We saw a truck go up and do that earlier and get loose. That was Jeffrey Miller earlier. So that 65 of Pierce is going to have to be careful going up there getting in them marbles like that. As these guys are still jockeying for position here. 69 trying to send it off in there underneath the 65. Got Chris Carroll right there on his back bumper. As they're 2x2 going down the backstretch. Advantage to the 69. Will he be able to clear him off this corner? Not yet. Not able to get clear of the 65 just yet. Chase Pierce doing a fantastic job on the outside, but it's just a matter of when at this point. When will the inside lane prevail? I saw Mark Arthur made an aggressive move to get down right then. Oh, the 12 truck gets a little loose right then. Able to drive out of it though. Now nobody took tires when they pitted. And now I'm watching this 41 truck here set sail right now. Almost a 1.5 second lead over second place. But I just don't think he has the fuel to make it to the end of this stage. He's going to need some caution laps to really help him out. As we have a battle going on, a hot and heavy battle for the 4th place spot right now. Chase Pierce on the high side cannot get down. Just going backwards in a hurry as the 99 truck gets loose. Ooh, the 12 truck's going to get into him. Contact between playoff drivers there. Everybody's going straight. Both trucks got a little bit of damage right there. No caution. We're going to go back and see what happens here. I think Chris Carroll may just got loose going in. Oh, yeah. Truck just starts stepping out on him. Nowhere for the 12 truck to go or the 52 or the 44. Luckily for those drivers, it is a short track. That damage won't hurt them too bad, but in the case of Chris Carroll and Mark Arthur, I'm worried about the front end damage that these guys sustained right then. These trucks are very, very weird when it comes to the suspension underneath these bodies. It's really, really easy to hurt the suspension, and then all that does is just hurt the way the truck handles. So you go from being accustomed to how the truck's driving one way, you get a little bit of damage, it may drive completely, totally different. As it looks like also the 12 got some rear end damage as well. Ultimately, just nowhere to go for the 12 truck right then. Luckily, though, like I said, it is a short track. Still rolling strong right now. I got Jason Day and Jason Raymond right there beating on his back bumper. Oh, Chase Pierce was right there in the hornet's nest. All that little carnage allowed him to develop a little bit of breathing room, as the 41 of Dalton Kilrow is just gone right now. just completely has set sail on the pack right now. Nobody in sight with that 41, just out there smooth sailing right now. Caution down the speedway. Jeffrey Miller's going to bring him out another one. Go back and see what happened here on the replay. The 79 U-Haul truck all by himself once again. Let's see what happens. Just gets on the throttle. Too hot, too heavy, too early. And just snap that truck around. Ooh, race leader was coming around right then too. So tough night thus far for Jeffrey Miller, number 79 Ford F-150 U-Haul machine. As we await to see what Dalton Kilroy elects to do out front here. Stayed out. Not pitting yet. He must have enough fuel to make it. As we're going to jump down into Race Team 1's channel with Jason Day, Mark Arthur, Jason Raymond. Hey, fellas, just wanted to come down here and holler at y'all really quick. What y'all think Kilroy's situation is up front there? Is he going to be able to make it on fuel?
Yeah, now he can. Yeah.
I think he can now. Yeah.
I don't. Mark, did you need a new pair of panties a while ago? You and Day.
Nah, I saw Chris sliding. I thought that he would stay up there or save it, and so I just tried to squirt up underneath him. But, short track, what you going to do? You can't stop. So.
You got suspension damage?
I don't think so. I mean, it was still driving okay. I had some Jason Day up in my tail hole, so it's hard for me to tell, but I think it was driving all right.
Copy. Good luck, fellas.
Yeah.
All right, so they think Kilroy can make it to the end of this stage. Typically, I would just pull him up, but he is not in our Discord. He's over in the Savage Edge Discord right now. As Tammy Raymond has been spotted in the chat. She says she just got home from work, ready to watch the race. And now, Tammy, I know you've watched, I think it's your brothers. It may be Lee's brothers, Jason's dad. I'm not sure. But Jason's uncles, Jason Raymond's uncles, they race here in real life. So I know Tammy has watched thousands upon thousands of laps around this flat old bull ring track. So you should feel right at home here, Miss Raymond. Lights are off on the pace car, getting ready to re-rack them 2 by 2 by 2. Kilroy, Young, Arthur, Pierce. That's your top four as they run right now. Top row gets a great launch. Mark, though, not able to capitalize and get to the inside or the outside of Aiden Young yet. May try it right here, though, as it got tight right there between the 65 and the 12. Now Mark just looking to get down. Luckily, Jason Raymond did let him down. Oh, Jason Raymond, 44 is going to look underneath Mark here. As Jason Raymond might be trying to go towards the front now, fellas. Now, something happened to Chase Pierce. I just now saw that. As Mark washing up really high. Allow the 52 of Jason Day to get underneath him as well. So now it's a side-by-side battle between the 12 and the 52. The 12's up high. Just going to surrender that spot to the 52 of Jason Day. Live to fight another day. But that 12 truck has some pretty heavy damage on the right side of it. Checking back in up front. It's still Dalton Kilroy, Aiden Young. That's how they started. That's how they run. Since we took that last restart. Dalton, after that first stage, he got the track position needed. He has looked to be on rails ever since then. Been super fast since he got out front. I figured clean air would play a factor into tonight's event, but I did not think it would be this dominant. But man, oh man, whoever's been out front, they're able to create a little bit of a buffer between them and second place, a little bit of a real estate to be comfortable with in between them and second place. That's what Dalton Kilrow is enjoying right now. But Aiden's a veteran on the dirt and asphalt world of sim racing. Aiden's not going to let Dalton get too far out in front of him. As we are quickly approaching the end of stage number 2, we're 10 laps away right now. Stage 2 ends at lap number 70. As Tammy Raymond said, my brothers, and yes, I love when you race at this track. Tammy, this is one of my favorite tracks. This is where I got my first league race win at. This track a few years back. This, Martinsville, LA Coliseum. These really, really tight, technical, short tracks. I just feel like there's nothing better on the surface. This is a bucket list track for me in real life. I'd love to come up here, go up to Connecticut, not in the wintertime, obviously, in the summertime, and watch some modifieds rip around this tight little track. One thing iRacing needs to do, though, they need to install the lights. This track has lights in real life, but on iRacing, we don't have the ability to turn the lights on here for whatever reason. And it needs to be rescanned too, because I mean, down in Stafford, they don't have that light-colored apron from the videos me and Jason have watched together. In the corners right there. But on iRacing, they do. We have that apron that we, us drivers, we use a lot. It helps the truck rotate around. Connie, I'm with you. Martinsville is by far my favorite track. But this track right here in Martinsville are very, very similar. Martinsville's a little bit tighter corners, a little bit sharper radius. But as far as just going out there in the race and racing this track, it feels very, very close to how Martinsville feels. Let's jump on board with the hometown boy, Jason Raymond, currently running P3. Look at him work that wheel. Truck got a little loose on him right then. Got real loose on him right there. You saw him try to slide in the corner. Got Chris Carroll beating down his back bumper. 99 truck trying to get back up there. That was our stage 1 winner. So Jason Raymond just lives to fight another day here. Lets the Chris Carroll number 99 Ford or Chevy Silverado scoot on by. Now, we talked to Jason Raymond earlier. He said he's going to try to maximize the stage points here tonight. Each position he gains or loses, that's going to be a spot. As you are exactly right. Tammy just said there's nothing like short. Oh, 2 trucks leaning on each other right here. Chris Carroll, Aiden Young trading a little bit of paint. Let's go back and see what happened here. I don't know if Chris Carroll may have gave him the bumper, or if I think Aiden was just watching his mirror on entry and kind of overdid it a little bit. Ooh, Chris Carroll got lucky right then. Could have gotten turned to the outside wall. It would have made for a long night for the number 99. But now the golden horseshoe remains. Chris Carroll, he's good, he's lucky, and he's talented. You put all three of those together, and it's hard to beat. That's why 99 wins so much. He won stage number 1. He has 2 laps left to try to hunt down Dalton Kilrow. Last time around, Chris Carroll was almost a 10th and a half faster, so he is definitely faster. I just think the clock's going to run out. I don't think he's going to be able to get to him by the time this stage wraps up here tonight. Or by the time this stage wraps up right here. As one more time around to conclude stage number 2. Right now, it's all Kilrow out front. Chris Carroll P2. Jason Raymond P3. Let's see. He's there. Will he give him the bumper? Will he put the chrome horn to the back of the 41? He looks like he's going to elect to try to get down there. He tried to make it interesting for us, but Dalton Kilrow going to bring home stage number 2 as we await the caution to fly. Caution is now out for stage number 2. Last week's winner, Dalton Kilroe came up here and got him one. Brought home the win for stage number 2. 10 bonus points right there. 9 for Chris Carroll. 8 for Jason Raymond. That's twice now. Jason Raymond's finished 3rd in both these stages. Now is when the race is going to get flipped over on its head. Nobody's taking tires yet. Will a majority of the field take tires here? More than likely. But you might see somebody try to take a gamble and stay out on old rubber and see what they can do. Let's see as they come on the pit road here. Almost all the trucks down pit road. Every truck that's out on the track still down pit road except one. As no tires for the 99 truck. Jason Day's taking tires. Mark Arthur, Jason Raymond. As Kilroe took 4 tires. So Chris Carroll, the only driver that did not take 4 tires right then. Let's dial up Carroll real quick. See if we can have a word with him. Chris Carroll, this is Tanner Marr in the booth. You got a copy?
Got a copy, sir.
So Chris, notice you were a little bit faster than the field right then, trying to make your way through it. Got some dents on the side of the truck, but no harm, no foul. Notice no tires right then. What's the strategy looking like for you tonight, Carroll?
Well, I took tires about 20 laps ago when I messed up, and, I hate that I hit Mark there. My fault. Made a huge mistake going into the corner, and I tried to hold my line. I got sideways again, so whoever I got there, I apologize to. And the dents in the truck are completely my fault here, so running a little different strategy. I'm on about 15 lap old tires, I think, here, so I can just get back up here.
I missed you taking tires, Carroll, to be honest. I never saw it. Was it it was a mistake?
Damaging tires.
Oh, you did it on purpose, though. You took tires on purpose?
Yeah, oh yeah, yep.
Copy. All right, well, Chris, good luck to you, brother, out front right now. Looking fast all night. Maybe we'll be talking to you at the end, buddy.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it, Tanner.
Yes, sir, Bo. That's Chris Carroll, USAFirearms.com machine out front. Going to be on a little bit different tire strategy than the rest of the field. Lori says, I'm driving, but my ears are watching. I like it. All right, Chris Carroll, Dalton Kilroe occupying row number 1. Row number 2 is the 2 Jasons. Jason Raymond's on the inside. Day's on the outside. Then Aiden Young's going to be P5. Larry Bell's in 6. As Chase Pierce going back down pit road again. Look like he just took a splash of fuel right then. Lights are off on the pace car. Alright, they can only go about 57 laps on a tank of fuel. So my redneck math tells me right now they cannot make it to the end. They're going to need either fuel or cautions. And even with a caution, it's going to be close. That's Chris Carroll. Elects take the bottom and does a good job firing off. Does not have to battle Dalton Kilroe at all down the back or the front stretch. As now Dalton going to try to put those fresh rubbers to his advantage. Ooh, maybe got in the back of Chris Carroll a little bit right there. A little bit of a love tap. I think Chris Carroll on even 15 lap old tires. I don't know if he's going to have the pace these other guys do, but we're going to have to see how it shakes out right here. Chris he'll be faster than them for the first 3 to 4 laps, and then once these guys, the 69 of Aiden Young going around in the back. May not bring out a caution. He's just rolling around hoping and praying for a caution at this point. He is a playoff contender. Trying to get that thing turned around. These trucks, they're not full-wheel drive. They don't drive very well in the grass. No caution for the number 69 of Aiden Young. As he's going to have the leaders coming right up on him really fast, hot and heavy. Aiden's going to get on the move if he don't want to go a lap down here. As Dalton Kilroe looks to be like he cannot be denied. Took the lead away from Chris Carroll when we went back to see what happened right then to Aiden Young. And now Carroll, those old tires are hurting him. As Siegfried's around as well. Fresh tires is really starting to show that they are slippery out here. As this track's getting hotter and hotter as the day goes on. As Aiden Young's going to be around again in front of the leaders. My goodness. That's almost deja vu from what we saw a while ago. As now the 69 truck going to put it on the hauler, I do believe. Calling an early night for Mr. Aiden Young. Let's see if he'll come up here and talk to us. Aiden, Tanner Martin, the booth, you got a copy?
I got you.
Aiden just noticed that truck's a little greasy right now. New tires, not no heat in it. Talk me through what you were feeling right then, brother.
Just garbage truck.
Is that it?
Pretty much.
So what's the strategy here? You gonna come back out and try to maximize your points, or are you done for the night?
I'm not sure yet. I'm frustrated myself, so.
Well, Aiden, give her hell, buddy. Get back out there and have some fun. We're all out here to have fun, right?
That's for sure.
All right, buddy. Good luck to you. Aiden Young there, you can hear he's frustrated and I understand it. He's in a points battle right now. He's in the playoffs and feels like he let himself down here tonight. As Dalton Kilroy is now starting to have to mitigate through some lap traffic. Joshua Siegfried does give up the preferred lane to Dalton Kilroy on the bottom. As Chris Carroll on 15 lap old tires got teammate Larry Bell right there behind him. Mark Arthur, though, he's going to be coming, I do believe. As Mark's got some pretty significant damage. That's more damage than what I thought he should have. All right, folks, we are on lap number 86, coming to 87 and 150. It is now time for our BAM Racing videos. Crank it up of the night. We will be back momentarily, unless there's a caution or something that cuts us off. We will be back shortly. Thank y'all for tuning in, and headset users, please beware. We're going to crank it up loud for you right here. Let's turn it up. Thank you to BAM Racing Videos for sponsoring this Crank It Up tonight. Let's get it. Alrighty, never mind. Caution came out instantly on the speedway. As soon as we said that, it's telling me Chase Pierce may have went around. Let's go back and see what happened here. As Pierce is right there behind the 12 truck of Mark Arthur. Truck got a little loose right then, but no harm, no foul, still going straight. And just trying to stay off Mark, and I had to lock it down, but luckily for him, no damage. Everybody heads up driving from everybody to miss that. So just a quick little yellow to come in right whenever I go to turn it up. That's funny. So when we go back green flag racing, we'll try to get in our crank it up of the night. Want to thank BAM Racing Videos once again for being a loyal sponsor. If you like sim racing, we have you covered here on the 5 King Motorsports YouTube channel. But if you like real life, short track, grassroots racing, check out our good friends over at BAM Racing Videos over on YouTube. He's closing in on 5,000 subscribers right now. Has one video that has over 300,000 plays on it. So, I mean, that's Brandon Mettler. He races with us. He's on our team, 5 King Motorsports. And he is the man behind the camera at BAM Racing Videos. Go give him a subscribe, a like on Facebook, and tell him we sent you, and we would surely appreciate it. As we got some takers down pit road here. Chase Pierce, Siegfried, Miller's all bringing it down pit road. Siegfried's kind of had an off night to what we're accustomed to seeing from him. See if he just added a little bit of fuel into that truck there. His lights are still on the pace car. As lights are off, going to be green flag racing this time by. Dalton Kilroy, our race leader, will have control of this start. He elected to go to the outside this time. Going to try to get a better run off than what Chris Carroll did on the inside last time. See if Jason Raymond, number 44, can hang with him. He cannot. Jason Raymond actually spun the tires a little bit, but had no pressure from the back. As Dalton Kilroy is going to try to set sail. Jason Raymond P2, Jason Days P3. These two Jasons have been around each other, it feels like, for this entire race here tonight. As they're going to try to chase down our race leader right now, Dalton Kilroy. If Dalton wins this race right here, he's really going to spoil the victors for a lot of these other guys out here tonight. Because there's a lot of guys that's in the playoffs that want to come out here and win tonight. Whereas Dalton Kilroy, he won last week. His ticket's already punched. He's going to the championship 4. So will Dalton spoil that for others, or is somebody going to go up here and they're going to have to strong arm this race victory away from Dalton Kilroy here? Because Dalton's looking really, really stout. All right, folks, now we're going to try again to go to our BAM Racing videos. Crank it up of the night. Headset users, please beware. We're going to turn it up loud. We will be back momentarily. Alrighty, folks, we are back here. We're riding on board with Jason Raymond. We were watching Jason Raymond, Jason Day, trying to chase down this 41. And now I picked up on something whenever we were sitting here watching that, letting the old vocal cords take a break. Jason Day and Jason Raymond, they're driving it into these corners a lot deeper and a lot faster than Dalton Kilroe's doing. So they are kind of catching Dalton on corner entry, but then on corner exit, Dalton Kilroe is able to get a great run off the corner. You really see Jason Raymond really working that wheel on corner exit here. Trying to get as much out of the truck as he can. Let's ride on board with Dalton here, our race leader. In the 41. Been pretty, oh, whoa, he got a little loose right then too. So, a lot of these trucks battling loose conditions. They come up on the 79 of Jeffrey Miller in the U-Haul machine. Let's pull up. Let's see what the temperature is right now. 113 degrees, so track really hadn't got any hotter. I think we were like 110 earlier. As caution. Oh no, it's not. No, STK was just messing up there. Oh, I was like, there better not be no cautions. We're 30 laps to go, folks. Dalton Kilroe trying to get the second win of the playoffs here, and it would actually be Dalton's 4th win of the season. He's won 3 here thus far this season. Will tonight be race win number 4 for Dalton Kilroe? Or is Jason Raymond going to be able to get up here and get his first race win of the season in the Saturday Night Super Truck Series? And now, folks, I got some very exciting news to announce about the Saturday Night Truck Series. Now, when we started this series, we had about 20 drivers come out weekly. As the series has went on, driver counts have kind of fallen off a cliff. So, I am happy to announce Saturday Night Series is going to continue after this season is concluded. And thebuttkicker.com is already signed on to sponsor the second Saturday Night Series, or second season of the Saturday Night Series. But next season, we're going back to our roots. We're going back strictly short track racing in the street stocks. That's going to be some beating and banging going on. And the street stocks, I look for us to have 25 plus cars out here weekly. And now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be broadcasting it. I would really like to race in that series and us find a broadcaster to come on board and broadcast it. But if I have to broadcast it, I will. You see, the top 2 have kind of separated themselves between the 3rd place and 4th place runners. As Chris Carroll, we saw him have to pit under green flag conditions for some fuel. That's put him 1 lap down right now. But now Dalton Kilroe and the rest of the gang, they will have to pit at some point. I'm not sure how many laps they have left really to go in the tank, but there's only 25 to go around this track, only 20-second laps. If you blink, you might miss it, folks. Now's when the intensity is going to get turned up a few notches. As Lori Lyle still in the chat saying, let's go, Mark, and come on, Mark. Mark's currently holding down the P4 spot. I was looking for him to be a true contender coming into tonight on this very, very tight technical short track. But right now, he just looks to be about a 4th, 5th place car. Let's see if he's saving anything. And now that 12 truck does have quite a bit of damage. If a caution is to fall, it might help him out. He may be able to go use a fast repair, get that truck cleaned up. Because right now, she's hurt. As Dalton Kilroe, though, he does not want to see a caution. Last time around, though, Jason Raymond was a little bit faster than Dalton. Let's check this time as they go by. Dalton Kilroe with a 21.22 compared to Jason Raymond's 21.32. So Dalton was actually a 10th faster that time around. So Kilroe picked up the pace a little bit that lap. As let's check it when they come by this time. It's telling me Jeffrey Miller has crashed again. Let's see if a caution comes out. That time by, Dalton Kilroe with a 21.20 compared to Jason Raymond's 21.21. So right there on top of each other in terms of pace. As they're coming up on Jeffrey Miller here. Jeffrey Miller's had a rough night as well. As Dalton's going to try to get by him as quick as he can. Now it's going to be up to Jason Raymond to do the same as he goes into 1 and 2, goes way down low on the apron. And now it's the 52 of Jason Day's turn. Quite a bit of real estate between him, though, and lap car of Jeffrey Miller, and then double that to get to second place guy of Jason Raymond. I'm really curious to see when these drivers elect to pull it off on the pit road. Green flag pit stops here are going to be a doozy. A very, very tough pit road to hit, even under caution laps. So, like when you're trying to hit this pit road at speed, man, oh man, you can be in for a long night. It's still all Kilrow out front. We're 17 laps to go, 16 to go this time by the stripe. Let's jump down to race team 1 and see what's happening with the fuel situation here. One of y'all care to chime in about fuel?
I'm hitting it right now.
Oh, never mind. Oh, we got green flag pit stops. Love you guys. Good luck. All right, folks. Jason Raymond has went down pit road. Jason Day, Mark Arthur, all three of them are in the race team together. So now it's just a matter of, Dalton Kilroy's going to bring it down. See, a very tight pit road to hit. It's so sharp trying to hit pit road there. And now somebody like Chase Pierce, he may be able to make it to the end, guys. Chase pitted on lap 90. He topped the car off, or topped the truck off. If he can get a lap ahead of these guys, he might be able to save enough fuel to make it to the end here. Let's see if he's going to come in or not. Now I got to watch the battle off pit road as well. As Jason Raymond, he might be able to get by Dalton here. As no sir, Dalton's already back up to speed. Jason Raymond went in second, came off fourth, but Siegfried and Chase Pierce have not pitted. Let's see, wins the number 65, going to pull it down pit road if he does. All just stops for fuel right there. If there's a late race caution, though, somebody will pit and take tires. They have to. But now all eyes are on this number 65 of Chase Pierce. When's he going to bring that machine down pit road? If he's going to bring this machine down pit road. As it runs right now, Chase Pierce, Dalton Kilroy, Jason Raymond, that's your top three. Siegfried's in fourth. Jason Day's fifth. Mark Arthur sixth. And Chris Carroll's in seventh. But Chris is actually getting close to being lap down territory once again. As Mark Arthur's caught the back end of Jason Day right here in front of him. A little bit of real estate between them. These drivers are going to be racing for everything now. They've been teammates all night, racing in the same team chat. But now it comes down to a points battle. Next week, Charlotte Roval, same place, same time. I would hate to go into a place like the Roval knowing that I need to get a good finish in order to make the playoffs. I would much rather get that taken care of tonight at Stafford. As we're now 10 laps to go, folks. Chase Pierce, smooth selling out front. Saw a little smoke at the back end of that truck right there. That's Chase. It's sticking it out right now. Dalton Kilroy is currently almost 8 seconds behind our race leader, Chase Pierce. So if Chase is able, Chase gets in there a little loose. Trying to race with the 43 of Larry Bell. Larry Bell's trying to stay back on the lead lap, get his lap back here. Is that's going to hold up Pierce quite a bit. Pierce, though, just going to let him go. Racing bigger picture right now. Let's jump on board with Chase and see if he's saving any fuel. No, he most definitely is. He's not saving aggressive like, but he is saving a little bit. I don't think he can make it. Even though he did pit on lap 90, you can only go about 57 laps. That's 60 laps right there. Oh, he will be able to make it then. That's 60 laps. All he had to say was 3 laps of fuel. Yeah, the 65 truck's going to be suited and booted. I think he's going to have plenty of fuel to make it across. All he had to do was save 3 laps worth of fuel. As another plume of smoke comes out the back of the 65. As 6 laps to go, 5 when they cross the stripe this time. It's all Chase Pierce out front with a very commanding 6-second lead over Dalton Kilroe. Dalton Kilroe looked to be the most dominant car, him and Chris Carroll. But now Dalton's running second, Chris Carroll's running 8th. Chris Carroll's had a very off night, to say the least, for his standards. As Dalton's getting loose, he's trying to get everything he can out of the truck. Chase Pierce is just begging the racing gods for no caution right now, as we're now 4 laps to go. All he has to do is just smooth sailing here on out. As Pierce is looking to capture race win number 2 for his Crooked Line racing career. Both of them would come from this one series, and then it would also punch his ticket into the championship 4. Now he just needs 2.5 more laps. Going to be 2 laps to go, and they cross the stripe. Is that 65 going to have enough Sunoco racing fuel to finish this thing out? As we are now 2 laps to go, Dalton Kilroe, Jason Raymond, that's your 1, 2, and 3 runners as it is right now. Siegfried, I said he had a bad night, but joke's on me, he is running 4th right now. And doing so pretty commandingly. As 2 laps to go, white flag is in the hands of Barney Fox Jr. White flag is out. Final lap of the night. It's Chase Pierce going to punch his ticket into the championship 4. Gets a little squirrely there out of turn number 2. He may not have enough fuel for a burnout, but he's going to have enough fuel to bring it across the line as the 65 going to round Stafford Motor Speedway's turn number 4 for the final time. 65 with race win number 2, Chase Pierce brought it home in first. Dalton Kilroe, kind of disappointing finish, I think, for Kilroe after running so strong all night. And then Jason Raymond finished 3rd in every stage and then brought home a 3rd place finish here tonight as well. Kudos to our podium finishers with Siegfried bringing home in 4th, Mark Arthur in 5th. Larry Bell brought home 6th, Chris Carroll 7th, Jason Day 8th, Jeffrey Miller 9th, and Aiden Young rounded out our top 10. As Chase Pierce, he did have enough left to do a burnout. Race win goes to the 65 Ford F-150 of Chase Pierce. All right, let's get our 3rd place guy up in the booth. It's the hometown boy. Had Mama Raymond pulling him for him. Brought home 3rd in both stages, and then I'd be dang if he didn't finish this thing in 3rd. Jason Raymond, Tanner Martin booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Is my assumption correct? Did you finish 3rd every time tonight?
Yeah, I did. I guess 3rd's just my spot.
Well, that's 16 bonus points, and then you got 3rd place finish, so not a bad night of racing there. What would it take if a caution was to fly there with about 10 laps to go? Do you think you had something for Dalton and Chase out in front of you?
I really did. I had really good short run speed. I didn't have quite the long run speed that they had, but I feel like if we had a short run, I would have been able to do something with it. I would have had to be pretty aggressive, but I think I could have managed something.
Bringing this 3rd place finish home, Jason, it's probably going to help you out in the points, but one thing that's going to hurt you with Chase Pierce bringing home the win here tonight, that's another ticket punched into the championship 4. We're going to the Roval next week. How you like your chances at the Roval?
I didn't even know we were going to the Roval. I didn't know that was on the schedule.
I think that's where we're going. I'm not sure.
I think it's Kentucky.
It may be.
If I remember.
It may be.
But either way, either track, I have never been good there, so I just got to try to practice as much as I can during that practice session. Maybe get some free laps in whenever I'm not doing anything, but I don't know. We'll see. I didn't even know Chase stayed out. I thought I was riding in 2nd, and I guess he had it covered with fuel strategy.
I'm an idiot too. I've been talking about the Roval all night. It was the Roval before, and I took it out. It is Kentucky next week. So Kentucky next week. You brought it home P3 tonight. We'll get the points put in sometime either tonight or tomorrow. See where you shook out. Who you got to thank for the 44 here tonight at Stafford Motor Speedway?
I got a laundry list. Your favorite saying. I gotta thank my parents. Gotta thank you for doing the broadcast and all the guys over at Five Kings Motorsports. I gotta give a big shout out to Michael Falk over at MF Racing Designs for the awesome paint job. I gotta thank McConey Setup Shop, Barn Package Store, Tile Chief Floor and Wall Coverings, TheButtKicker.com, Savage Edge Apparel, FB Sim Racing Button Box, Raise Energy, and BAM Racing Videos.
Right on, there you have it. That's your third place finisher. Mama Raymond's going to be proud with that one. 44, Jason Ramon. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey.
All right, now I'm just going to leave you up here. We're going to pull up our second place man, Mr. Dalton Kilroe. As it won't let me. There we go. There he is. Dalton, you are live in the booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yes, sir.
Very rarely do I get to talk to you and then you lose the fuel mileage thing, right? I never in my life thought Chase Pierce was going to make it there. I thought he was going to be a little short, but then I remembered he could go about 57 laps. So, I mean, he just had to save 3 laps to make it to the end. If that late race caution would have failed, though, Kilroy, you were the dominant car all night. You think you had something for him?
I honestly, probably, but that I knew it'd be close with that caution, and when I saw him pit, I was like, okay, he might be able to make it. But for me, I didn't pit because I didn't want to give it the track position.
Right.
Because I know around here, track position it's just so important. So, I got out strategized. I didn't want to do the fuel thing and then end up getting involved in a wreck. Couldn't have predicted that would have gone green the entire way, but it is what it is. Second's still a good run. I know I was locked in last week with the win at Talladega, so tonight I wasn't really expecting anything, so I'll take it.
Right, and then we head to Kentucky next week, going back to 1.5 miles. Man, oh man, though, Dalton, it's been a great season. I thought you were going to get win number 4 tonight. I really did. You didn't have the fastest lap time of the race, not even like the 4th or 5th fastest lap time, but it just seemed like once Daddy-O's got out front, you was everybody's daddy. It didn't seem like they could contend with you out front, honestly. So, I mean, I was pretty much writing the field off with about 40 laps to go, and then, I mean, you see how it shakes out. Green flag pit stops, especially at a track like this. How hard is it hitting pit road on a green flag, too? I thought you were going to end up in the grass a little bit, but you made it.
Yeah, I kind of thought I was about to end up in the grass, too, but luckily was able to lock it down and get it turned left into pit road. I probably could have taken it a little bit easier, but I didn't really want to. Again, I didn't want to lose that position to the guys behind me.
It's hindsight, right? We're all geniuses with the 50-50 hindsight. Well, Dalton still already got that ticket punched into the Championship 4 at Phoenix, Kentucky next week. Who you got to thank for the number 41? I know Daddy-O's Barbershop and Vivek Cancer. Who else you got to thank?
Well, I got to thank Michael Falk Racing Designs and the crew over at Savage Edge Apparel.
Right.
And you guys for doing the broadcast and Crooked Line for the league.
Right on, right on. That's Mr. Kilroe. Brought it home P2 here tonight. Dalton, 1.5 miles next week, brother. I know how strong you are there. I'm sure we'll be talking to you then. Congratulations tonight,
Well,
man.
we'll see.
All right, folks. And then there was one. Where is he at? Where is he at? It took him a while to get the monkey off his back. Could not get that win in this series. He was close, and something always happened. And I told him, I was talking to him. I said, once that first one came, it was going to become a lot easier. Now Chase Pierce is a 2-time winner. Chase, you were live in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So Chase, you kind of out-strategized the strategy master, and Dalton Kilroe. He always is the one that tries to stay 3 to 4 steps ahead of the field when it comes to fuel mileage and stuff like that. But man, oh man, you hit the nail right on the head. I don't even think you turned any laps during practice. Where in the world did you find out the strategy and find your speed tonight?
Well, I'm going to start off before practice. Today, I went to a race all the way 3 hours away in real life, and then hauled back after the first race, which we came to see. Got in the seat like a minute before qualifying. Had no practice. My first laps of qualifying, I spun on both of them, and then got in the race, started to figure it out. I knew it was loose from what I was told, and I just started to figure it out. And then after the stages, we were able to make some ground in the stages, learn how it drove some more, and get to that final stage and ran it out. 15 laps in, got on the brake a little much into one, spun it, which was not intentional.
No, I saw that. You're good.
Yeah, and after that, just everybody had the chance to pit there, but they didn't. I elected to, and it worked out perfect.
Right.
But I had to do some saving there in the final laps.
I knew it. So I knew you could go between 55 to 57 laps. So therefore, a little bit, my Regnet math was telling me, nah, he can't make it. And I was like, wait, he only has to go 60 laps. I was like, oh, Chase Pierce is good. He's going to have to save a little, right? But you had enough of a cushion behind you where you could save just enough to make it to the end. And that's exactly what you did, Chase. Punch that ticket into the championship 4 tonight, brother. Kentucky next week. But tonight, you're the champion here at Stafford Motor Speedway. Who you got to thank for the number 65, Chase?
Parents, Fanatec, Thrustmaster as well, iRacing, Top Hat Comics, Kick Shifter, Sim Racing, Mining Store, iRacing for the great Sim, you guys for the great podcast, and Crooked Line Racing for the league.
I got a question too, Chase. While we're live, why are you not 17 in this series too? Why are you 65? Why'd you switch it up?
I believe the number was taken.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll look into it when I close up shop here tonight. I didn't know for sure. All right, then, brother. I'll let you know either way. But tonight, number 65 put it in victory lane, punched his ticket into the championship 4. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Let's pull up our results really quick, and then we're going to close up shop, and I think I'm going to hop on Rocket League. Let's see here. We just talked to him. Chase Pierce brought it home P1. Kilrow P2. Jason Ramon P3. Siegfried brought it home in 4th. Mark in 5th. Larry Bell brought it home 6th. Chris Carroll, very off night for the Refined Motorsports Pit Lizard Performance Truck, brought home 7th. Jason Day's 8th. Jeffrey Miller's 9th. And Aiden Young rounded out our top 10 finishers here tonight. Well, thank you, fans, for tuning in. We had quite a bit of viewers at one point. Thank you for all the thumbs up. And I misspoke. We're going to Kentucky next week, not to Charlotte Roval. So that'll still be interesting. Kentucky's a very tough track, 1.5 mile cookie cutter, but it's a bumpy, abrasive track. So I look for any and everything to happen. Until then, it's been Tanner Marr up in the Five Kings Network booth. I want to thank y'all for tuning in once again. And until next time, we'll see you.